Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime, another live stream of our Space Engineers Fieldwork Hard Knocks Survival Playthrough series. Hope you're having a good day. A busy one already. We actually did our first live stream episode of our first play of The Altars. That went actually pretty well. So, and it wasn't too long. I think it ended up being about an hour and a half. But, a chance, check that out. Give me your thoughts. So, Hard Knocks. Let's see. We had a pretty major setback last time. So, I think what we want to do is try to get back to our ship as soon as we can. And I have an idea for doing that. And we're going to try it. Let's see. Let's find out what we have here. Glass. We don't have much at all. I think we unloaded every... We did. It's terrible. Okay. I need... Ideally, I need to get some... Oh, we've got the tusk. We can take that as we need to. So that'll get us back to the base. That's fine. What I would like to do is, if we got it here, we might... Any on board this little ship.
You did remember a hydrogen bomb, right?
Great.
Engineer? Meet ground.
Okay. What do we got? Forgot how fast we go through stuff here. And we don't have anything. Remember, don't have enough hydrogen. Let's see what the tanks on the base look like. Empty. Okay. Well, that's a shame. We're gonna have to...
With no one there to see it. Does it make a sound? Guess we'll find out.
We'll find out if it's gonna hurt. Nope. Okay. We're gonna take the stairs up. Since we're out, we're gonna get in the tusk, and we're gonna fly the tusk over to our engineering pod. Hey, John, how you doing? Good morning. We had an unfortunate series of incidents happen while we were out in space that it sucks. That's the best way I know how to say it. We had our Zeus that we have in space got attacked, and without thinking about it, got killed, respawned. I can't remember if the attack is why I got killed. I died, respawned, oh, I think that's what it was. I saw a threat coming to us. I flew out to it to try to engage it. That did not work. Okay, basically what happened is our med bay got damaged. We had an attack coming in. I went out to try to intercept it, got killed, not realizing there was no other place for me to respawn. When I died, instead of respawning on the med bay on the ship, which is what I thought was going to happen, we ended up on Europa. So our Zeus is 300 and we're going to say roughly 313.83 kilometers away in space. And now we have to figure out how to try to get
We needed the
to it.
exercise
So
anyway.
that is what happened. So we're going to get back to our engineering pod, and we are going to build a rocket. That is the plan. That rocket is going to get us off the planet and to hopefully the Zeus as quickly as possible. So there we go. We're going to go this way. Hey RJ, how's it going? Doing okay so far. Morning, Morbid. Yeah. I think we were closer to Europa than we were to the rest stop. That's why we ended up here. So anyway, we are going to build a rocket. And just because it's the way I've been feeling about it, we're gonna do. I don't know. Initially, it's like, all right, we're just like we are seriously. I think we're gonna have. Well, we did kind of have a lifter ship, but it got destroyed. That's why we got stranded at the rest stop. Hold on just a second, guys. About that, guys. Actually, John, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yeah. And maybe you guys can refresh my memory here, but our Sparrowhawk is not here, which I thought we left it here. Am I incorrect in that? Oop, oop, oop. Slow down. There we go.
You know, engineer falls in hole is a bad storyline.
Hey, 1701. Good to see you again. We still have damage to this place, don't we? Ugh. This thing damaged? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We are going to need a new... I don't even know if I can do this, if I've got the material to do it. Do I have stuff to make? Don't see any pull. Yeah, I don't know if I can make a... I don't think I can make a good... Can't, because I'm... It's silly of me. Assembler... I think I have the material to make a welder. I don't think I have... You know what I do? I bet you I do. I bet you it's over in the Zeus. Okay, so give me a moment here to put all my oxygen there. That was great. Great idea on my part. And I'm not going to use, I'm not going to take, I'm not going to make the repairs to this that we would need to make in order to get to go. I do think we have on board. I know we were looking for, we do have platinum, okay, that's good. It's in the refinery, which I can't get to from there. Should be able to. Unless we took damage that I'm unaware of. Platinum. That will allow us to... I didn't see cobalt over there, so we're going to take some cobalt too. I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm even doing this. I should be able to find... See if we've actually got a welder over here. Okay. Production assembler. Production. Right in there. I'm gonna worry about a gun right now, so. Let's go build a rocket. I could put a maintenance block on that Zeus. We still don't have the materials to build a lot of the stuff that it needs, though. We were leaving. Part of the reason for leaving was to get gravel for reactor components, and we don't have that here, so. Okay. I want to put that there, right? I don't recall if we had a hydrogen. I don't think we had a hydrogen tank here. It doesn't appear that we do. Use this. I think I do. We got our build plan. We're going to start with the connector. Let's start with something else. Need a hinge. Hinge or rotor. Do. Hinge. Same. Advanced rotor. Okay, still less. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. Go ahead and put the head. And then. I'm going to do this first. We'll get this first and go from there. Oh, God. Steel plate, which is what I need. Go ahead and get some steel plate built. It's going to be a lot of it. Let's see if I missed anybody else. More. Let's see. Max, good to see you again. Max was there for the altars playthrough this morning. Come on, rotor, where you at? There you are. Hoping this is going to be enough room. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure if it is going to be or not. Try this. This. We're going to add a small head. Yep. It's gonna suck without our jetpack being crap like it is now. What's that? Okay. Give me a minute. I'm just putting together stuff in my head. Sorry. We're gonna do something. I'm gonna call it weird. We're gonna try it. So. One of those. Let's see what we got here. A couple of these small ones. Those. Why? So dumb. I do tell. I'm probably sound a bit annoyed today. And it is really just because we've had to deal with this. It's like jumping around. It shouldn't be jumping around. We're attached. It shouldn't be bouncing like that. Yeah. Oh. There's tensor. There we go.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
On the, sorry, I'll catch up on the stuff. Am I on a server? Nope, I'm not. Phoenix from Star Trek First Contact. Wish I remembered what that looked like. I don't remember what the Phoenix looks like. You put a maintenance block on the base. I may put a maintenance block on the base. There's really no reason probably why I couldn't. We're all getting oh, Max. That's awesome. I'll do that. Yeah. I tell you, it's not the forum. Alright, that's funny. No, I think we will, let's, okay. We're gonna throw a self-maintenance unit on here. Let's put it right there. I think we're already got all our crap full here, don't we? Anything? I can get rid of the gun for right now. Okay, that. And we'll set this up with the, I'll do this quick. Assembler name. I think this is just assembler, right? Yeah, assembler. Okay. And automatic push pull. Go. Okay. Get up, 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 up. Come on. Before we fall down. Off. Right. Do I have any steel plate? I do. Give me something to climb up on so that I can actually place blocks. See if maybe so I can be close enough about it. Okay. builder is going to help us build this. That's awesome. Self-managed shooting is going to help us get this done. Don't need that. Steel plate? Yep. Shoot. Yeah. Should have gone the other way first. Center. Okay. Let's see, we've got 2, 1, 2, 1. Got 1 block. Say what the... I was hoping to be able to look and see what the dimensions were for this, but I can't. See what the going on production wise? Don't tell me I'm out. I am not out of iron. If you're crazy, you think I'm out of iron. I guess I'm out of iron here. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but okay. Throw that in there. We'll grab as much iron as we can carry. Oh. Oh man. Closed it up. No, I didn't. Hey. Okay. Ejector. I love it. 12.5. May need more than, I probably need more than that. So let's just get back and get ourselves started here. Is there a functional block that I can use that is a 3 by 3 by 1? Three by 3 by 1. Do I have
Your
ice?
battery level will be low on the
I have
next
ice
beep.
at all here. I have a little bit. I don't have a ton. So I need to collect some ice. Of course, my miner is lost somewhere out in the depths. See how far the eco miner is. Close distance from players. Eco miner 2.2 away. On its roof, phased into, no, not quite phased into the ground. Okay, where are we? That's the battleship Zeus. So we're closer to not terribly far away, but it's not a good spot right there. It's gonna be hard to get that rolled over. No power. Awesome. Oh, let's see. 6. Give me power. We're gonna build a drill rig off the side of the engineering pod here. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So we need ice. Give me... We're just gonna keep it simple, guys. Not gonna do anything ridiculous here. We actually have to queue it up. Give me a drill. Not gonna be. This better not be. Better not be. Oh, gonna be. I was gonna be hot if that ended up being anything, but. Large. There we go. There we go. And I think we got enough room for that. And I know this is going to block the... Oh. Come on, man. No steel plate. Ridiculous, man. Yeah, I feel like patience is waning today. We have had a lot of crazy stuff happening lately with our builds, so that's probably why. I do not have a drill. I need a drill. Hand drill, that is. Even that, so I can use that to place the drill. Let's see. Fill my tanks here. Hey, 1701. Sorry I missed you saying bye. Have a good day, bud. It does not, Morbin, the self-maintenance module does not come in a small grid form. Padding, not functional though. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was something I wasn't thinking of. I want to leave the small conveyor port available on the tanks. Ooh, wait a minute, that gives me an idea. Gives me an idea. A couple different ways I can do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need a hand drill. Where are you? There we go. A little bit of doesn't really do me any good to shut these. The ceiling and everything is all busted out, so just leave that for right now. That will probably do it. Be close. Nope, not quite. Can't. I hate that. I don't want to take too much of it because I want to collect it. This says unable to place drill. Why is it unable? It's got to be, okay. Even need to do that. I can. Ooh, we are not in terrain clearing mode. Ooh, that was close. I almost wasted a bunch there. It's going to be a decent amount of, even that's going to be a decent amount of ice. What am I missing for these guys? Metal grids, steel plate. So dumb. I've already gone through all that iron yet. Nope, I haven't, but we're close. It's not being a cockpit. I'm out of cobalt though. Huh. Is that our... Throw that drill in there. Yeah, I need to grab some more cobalt. Oh. Tried. Make like a little ledge over here. It's just a landing pad for me to make it to. Cobalt. Let me grab a bunch. Both. This should be good. Who's taken care of. Okay. Man, I dropped that plate in there. I wish I hadn't now. Nice. Plate. Got those. Get some interior. It's close. It's blocking that, isn't it? Shouldn't be blocking that. It's 3 by 3 by 3. Jeez. Three by 3 by 2. There we go. That's better. Okay. 2H2 gen. Put the tanks on there. Nope, this is not going to be a tank. This is going to be... that. There's a secondary connection, if I'm correct, right? Are you sure that's right? 7. There. There. That should fit. Unless I back it. There we go. Okay. It's really going to be mostly to carry ice. Like, seriously. That is like the main purpose of that. Oh, I gotta turn those off. Off. Jeez, come on, man. Ridiculous. Get in there. So dumb. I hate that I have to do this. This is ridiculous. And a bit of extra oxygen in there. Now do I put the oxygen tank on top? Tank. Eight. Now we'll put the big guy in here. Not sure how much more I'm gonna need.
The full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
Like the soul. Oh, let's see what we got here. Machine. All longer playing Drive. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it was fun. I would say, because like I said, I played the demo when it first came out, which is basically I guess the prologue, and we might be between a halfway through the prologue, or you know, between halfway and maybe 2/3 of the way through the prologue. So, but I think we're on a good pace for what we are, where we are at. So. Let us see. All right, I need to. I'm gonna try to start laying out some. So some of the reverse thrust. I got my inventory. Still got enough there. Those are not the same level, are they? No, they're not. Wish we had small grid pipes. I think that would look pretty cool. Let me see what else we got right here that I might be able to use. Tempted to put another oxygen tank in there, the small ones. As a segue, another piece. Add some redundancy perhaps into there. I'm changing my mind on something here. Yep, offsetting it. That's going to be our reverse thrust. We don't need as much reverse thrust as we need forward thrust. But that will take care of that. Without a doubt. We'll be in good shape there. Come on. Up. Cockpit should we use? What do you guys think? Flush. fighter cockpit lines up better. I don't like that nose, though. I've never liked the fighter nose. I couldn't tell you why. I've just never been a huge fan of it. Yeah, that's probably the one we're at. Can't put it in there yet, though. Hmm. Up. Did I do 4? Only did 3. Okay. Mm-hmm. Steel plate. What I just put into production, that was done. Come on. Charge those. For all intents and purposes, all we really need now are gyros. Anything else can be done manual. Probably not the way we want to do it, though. Let's see. What can I do here? Hate that you cannot put, like, you can't get in. That is so just ridiculous. I mean, if it wasn't for the self-maintenance module, I wouldn't be able to get anything down there. That's the ridiculous part. Let's go. I want to throw a couple timer blocks in here. I'm probably going to throw emergency reactor in there too. Blocks. There we go. Let's see, program block. Just miss it. I'm going to put an ore detector on this thing too, just in case. It's the program block. Do I really need the program block? Is that what I'm looking for? Or am I looking for an event control? I don't think I need the program block just yet. So I need 2 timer blocks. This is going to be for launching and whatnot. What that is above me? That was it. Good. Good. That was a little creepy, though. Come on, timer block. I'm going to throw extra timer blocks on here. That's what it's going to come down to. And then we're going to do event controller. Okay. We need to do the same thing. Oh, crap. Same thing on this side. I'm going to offset it so it's exactly the same. Should be the same weight distribution here. One more. Come on, man. So dumb. 1, 2. There. There we go. I don't think I can actually. If I can. And there's a part of me that says I probably don't want to stick this on Ruster, but. One. I'm gonna put them the same way. I know that's not gonna be symmetrical, but it's. I'm just doing it for fun. My sanity. That's right. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the. I don't think I can't do the reactors just yet because we don't have the reactor components. Crazy idea. Have to do something though. It will not work the way it is. Okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Yeah, that maintenance block is better than a welder well. Yeah. Controller and remote control, maybe. I don't know if I want to put a remote control on it. I'm going to put the event controllers on it because I want to set it up for docking, I guess. It's one of the challenges right now. The way it's currently set up is really for a launch. Probably going to have to throw an extra... Well, let's see. I got 4 timer blocks right now. I'll probably build one to be a launch timer block. I'll be down here. We should be cooking on some ice, man. Get up here and tell this to start stockpiling. Tank. Hydrogen tanks. Auto refills. Stockpile. Auto refill. Stockpile. They should be full. I'll be wrong. It should be full. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we're doing ice-wise. See a little bit there. Target terminal 40, 15, 14. Yeah. I think we'll be okay for that right now. Go ahead and turn that drill off. Turn it off. We're going to pull that piston up. That way we can add some more drills to it if we need to. How many deaths? 71. Jeez. Goodness. Alright. Let's see. I have steel plate. That's what I got. We have some kind of backup going on here, so I have it at the top. I guess that's the question. Do I want it at the top or do I want it at the bottom? I've been a little bit too far forward. Leave it like that for right now. Okay, so we've got that gum gyro didn't get in there the way I wanted it to. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. It's not really gonna matter. Good try. Wonder if these double stack. You know the others double stack. Wonder if these two. put... We can put it right there. Still sticks out an awful long way. I'm not super thrilled with that. Darn it, come on. Try that. Kind of takes the rocket concept out of the window. But I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's terrible by any stretch. All right, fun part. We can give ourselves a little bit of ion directional thrust. Ooh, might have a spot I can use there for up thrust. I think I do. Dadgummit. Oh. Should be able to do the same thing on the other side. We got flying by. Sure we didn't have any major craziness coming this way. Again, this is just to help with directional stuff while we're in space, if we're trying to limit our hydrogen use. Could do that. Yep. Two. Two. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I've never tried it, so I didn't know if the new panel is double stacked or not. So, let's see. We got left, right, up, down, forward. be honest with you, I don't know if I need reverse ion thrusters. I don't know what we got going on that. Like, I don't know what it's going to be missing from the thrusters, from the ion thrusters. We might have to salvage some of the stuff we've got on our wrecks over there. More steel plate. Because I gotta go get more iron from. Probably gotta get it from the. Ooh. That's not gonna work. It will not work. Let me see how far this goes. So I can go right. This.
A full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep. We need to figure out a landing.
I don't need to take off from that yet. Need to come up with a landing configuration. I could probably just put too small. I could just put two. Really, yeah, I could put 2 landing gear right there. That'll give me 1 block space. And it will actually line up with the connector. We'll do that for right now. I need to figure out, these are thruster components. I gotta figure out what we're missing so I can bring that over. The most attractive setup. It's gonna work easily. Okay, so let's see what we've got here in our production queue. First component. Is that it? So hinge unit, what is it looking for? Now thrusters, landing gear. See, it scrolls through the stuff that it's trying to build and build what it can, but iron. We out of iron? No. Production. Blur. Where is it? What do I need? The gold? Okay. Hope I didn't take all the gold. Gold and platinum. Right. Well, let's make a run over here. Let's see if we've got slow down. Slow down. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. That's some platinum there. Use those. Just take those over. Hold. Nope. Roaster. Nope. That's all I got. Might be enough, but I haven't taken all the gold off. Might as well go and grab the rest of the iron that I can while I'm here. You only need the 1 thruster component. Oh, so this might be enough. Cargo. Yep. Come on, man. Thruster components, construction components. Really? It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. If we're going to need more gold, thruster components. We're going to need to find... Where is... Shipping platform. We need the goblin. So, we're going to go get the goblin. Yeah, no kidding. Get this guy coming after me. Really don't want to get this guy's attention. Come on, you're getting further away. There you go. Good boy. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Wow, I got lucky. Came in at a low enough angle that... I was doing 70 meters a second when I hit the ground. I think we might actually be able to get this thing launched today. I'm looking at our time right now. We've actually put together something pretty quick. If it wasn't for that self-maintenance module, it would not have taken. We would have been much further away from that. But I think we're gonna be okay. I just hope the goblin's not drained. Power. That shouldn't be. Yeah, it should be good. Okay. Yeah, we got attacked over here. Ooh. Have anything interesting over here? More bottles. Probably can go ahead and grab this stuff. We'll take the health kits. Ice. We're probably not going to be back here. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. And looking for gold. How much should I fill my inventory with? I don't. My inventory. Cool. Of course. That was totally smart of me, right? Put this ice back in here. I need gold more than the ice. Oh, thank you. There was somewhere where I did have gold. I have my drill. Do not have the drill. Goodness, man. ridiculous. So there was some gold around here for asteroids. Uranium. Those are asteroids. 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 GPS. There we go. I want that yellow, please. Keyboard's acting up. Hey Phil, how you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost crashed us there. That would have been great. Ice, iron. Ice, ice, ice. Ice, ice, ice. Need any ice? Whose birthday is it? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, Phil. Happy birthday. I'm sorry. Oh, you're just a young pup. I'm kidding. 51. So, I'm not that much older. Regional headquarters. That's new. I'll have to check that out. This better not have been where there was a boulder. No, it's not. It can't be. Here we go. A hole in the ice? Did I already dig a hole in the ice? If I did, I'm a great guy. I may have. Hey. Tools, please. Drill. Not the best drill, but it's a drill. Take it. Gold, gold, gold. What was this way? What do we have down here? Is this the silver? That's the silver. Okay. Glad I kind of planned that out a little bit better. There we go. All right, let's get some gold. We had silver, so I don't think we need to grab any silver.
No matter how hard you push, that will never fit.
Got any ice? More ice than gold. Awesome. Fantastic. Squish me. For the first time in a long time, I can say that ice is definitely not what we need right now. More ice. That's probably going to be good enough for right now. So let's where's my, there we go. Get up. Get this out. True. True. Yeah, no kidding. Orb. Every time. Should be good on ice. Yeah. Are we? Where's our sharing pod? That way. Not. Keep the. Whoa. Keep the ore detector on, just in case. Find something maybe perhaps a little bit closer. At regional headquarters, though, that's it's kind of cool. I have not done a no survival kit playthrough. Like there are some playthroughs that I would say in the not too distant past, I would have said, you know what, that's just too much. I mean, it's sadistic. And but now, I mean, I don't know, like spacesuit only, you know, it might be a way to go. Try something like that. I haven't been paying attention to what the ore detector's picking up. I probably shouldn't at this point, just so I don't crash. That's how I wrecked one time. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, so much for that. What is that? Oh, it's the junker store. Oh, they're selling. You have ore for sale. I don't know how much money we have, but that might have been something we could have considered. Trying not to make sure I don't run into anything here while I read chat. Start out without any tools, no jetpack, and grind to learn mod. Got tools now. I had a rover with a survival kit, but I rolled it in the O2H2. The kit blew up. Yep. Reality check. Mine's the greatest superpower. Yeah. Gold will be a big help. Say, I wonder if I should process it in. Say, I wonder if I should process it in the Zeus, but I don't know. I think we've got all the same. We have the same mods and everything in set up station here, so I think we can do that one too. Yeah, we should be completely. Should be good to go. This will make getting over to the Zeus a lot easier too. This is a Mark 1 Goblin too. If it was a Mark 2, we'd have a little bit more storage on it. Drop that. Go with that for right now. Keep this stuff. Alright, so we should be getting our ion thrusters. Should be getting wrapped up. As well as our... What is this missing? Construction components. Oh, that is... blows my mind. Don't have. Don't gotta be, man. Sakes. Come on. No dampeners, that's not good. I don't know why I had no dampeners on it, but... Okay, ions. Off. All off. Okay. So for all intents and purposes, with the exception of setting up the timer blocks, the event controllers, that kind of thing, this is a functional rocket that I think can get us to where we want to go. It's going to take a long time, but I think it will work. I don't feel like I need to bring anything but ice. I don't feel like we would need to bring anything but ice. Just to keep fuel going. We've got the solar panels to keep the batteries charged. And it's part of me, one sec, I'd like to... In fact, what I want to do is, whoops, not fall off the floor. Let me put some rails up. Do I need to put a turret on it for defense? I guess that's really the only thing I need to figure out. Do I want to put a turret on it? Or some defense? Which one do I put on? Should I bring the parts? Let's see. So living off unknown signals so far. I did find a ship, but I started grinding down. Ammo thrusters to build on my... Yeah. Well, this Mark 1 Goblin That Mark II that we got going in our Let's Make Contact series has actually been really helpful. And even though it only has 2 small cargo containers on it, those can be help. I mean, we don't have the blessing of the NPC Atmo thrusters that we got from a search ship on it, but we wouldn't have that here. But yeah. So, I have to record my next video, but still, it's hard finding time to do that in the video after. Yeah, Phil, that's why I've gone to the stream. It's just been a lot easier. It's been a lot easier. So, what I'm thinking is should I bring enough parts? Should we get stranded, or say we get to the Zeus and the Zeus has been totally annihilated? Do I bring enough parts to build a refinery, a basic refinery, a survival kit, all that sort of stuff? Do I do that? Just in case? How is that? It's the proper thing to do, I guess, is what I'm trying to figure out. Do we have... We'll take some uranium, because we may come across small grid stuff. Medical components. I'm not seeing medical components. I'm going to grab this drill. We are going to take that with us. Thinking about putting them in. I don't think we'll need it anytime soon. I was gonna say, if I ever decide to try to take this rocket down onto a planet, good thing, I'll put a parachute hatch in the nose. I'd say you'd probably regret not having it when you come across a reason you need it. Absolutely. Because we don't have a survival kit on this thing. Stuff. Feels like it's not a lot of stuff. Let's see. It's something I could out here might look kind of cool. That too, without adding a whole lot to it. Are all the ion thrusters built? Looks like they are. Okay, good. All that. I don't know if this is going to work. If it does, it's actually going to look, it should look pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see. Weird. Okay. Let's go to the programmable block. girders. Production, we're gonna have more plate. Give me 10 more girders. Okay. Go the one down. Yeah. This will be our we'll call it non-sorted cargo. Throw extra little stuff in there. Maybe stuff we pick up along the way. We'd actually be getting close to getting some aesthetic. It's this one up, so let's go ahead and fix that. No. Get this one yet? Nope. Not yet. Okay. Here's here. Don't need that many, but tired of having to go back. don't know if that's going to work. That's not going to line up as well. Let's just go with yeah, let's do that block corner. Maybe we'll try to come back in and paint these, make them a different color, kind of offset it a little bit. You realize I have not rotated any of these, so they're not going to all look the same on each corner. Something if it sticks out enough to bother me, I'll go back and fix later. It's all too bad. I know it doesn't look anything at all like it. Getting the Rocinante vibes. Just because of the way that the base, I mean, the general design of the ship is, and the way in the Expanse they use the, the maximum forward thrust, and to brake they flip around and they do a decrease burn. This is kind of the feeling that I'm getting. So it doesn't look anything like the Rocinante. Even having the barrels like on the outside of the ship looks like a lot of the freighters from the Expanse. So I'm digging it. All right. Okay, so we need to finish doing that. I think I've got enough. I got enough plate.
A full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
Okay. These blocks seem to snug into each other. It just looks like the, you know, grid. All right. Okay. So now hopefully I can get in here and do all this small work. 7. Already. Need to be heavy. Sure. Or can't do it there. Those. Just don't tuck in like the others do. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna call that's a part of the orientation design, so. I only get one of these now. Should only be one. I think the thruster's gonna let me go any further. Okay. Might work. Fantastic by any stretch, but need it there. There, good. Don't worry about those right now. Gummit, man. Of course, I don't need that many, but. How long do you think before I fall off the edge of my catwalk here? Okay, that. Nope, wrong one. Excuse me. Adding a little extra protection for the battery, and it will port the thruster on. So let's get it. Hold on. Nope. Not gonna be perfect, but this is not meant to be perfect. That already. Okay. Okay. We gotta make a decision. Are we doing putting a weapon on it? Guess I probably need to figure out how far this thing's gonna. Okay, I can make it to. We can put a turret on the top as well as the bottom. You got that 3x3 space. So we can do rocket launcher, Gatling guns. If we decide to do something else that requires a smaller one, we have to put something on it. So. What do you guys think? So if we're going to do that, I need to add a block. We're going to need an AI defense block. We need to add a ore detector. Detector on, please. Yeah. Maybe a turret. Just try to head off some of the nasties. Get chased.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
Interior plate, of course. How would we make it easy on ourselves? Alright, so I am going to put a turret on it, even if for nothing else than to give me some way to, like, camera. Let's get, let's see what we got here. See, it takes a small. Go with this.
Remember Hal from 2001? They didn't keep him properly charged either.
Okay. Let's see. Lights. Load up the stuff to carry and then give it a shot. What do you think? No, I'll be able to put. I have construction components. 12, perfect. Hey, Ray. If that's all right. Call you Ray. Ray Efrit. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, this base is still actually kind of beat up. So we got stuff. I don't know why this stuff over here hasn't been repaired, unless it's not missing components. It's just deformed. But it should have been. So let's see. What do I have inventory wise? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put a T. There we go. We're gonna pair of parachutes. Come on, up. No, I'm gonna have to do this with a special at parachutes. Don't need that anymore. Yep. I don't know if that'll save the ship. Oh. At least we'll land feet down. Can't think of anything else right off the top of my head, guys. So let's okay, yeah, let's yeah. Okay. Large container. Throw everything we can in there. Production. Large blocks. Refinery. Basic refinery. That's what we're gonna do. Assembler, basic assembler. Survival kit. We have to get the medical components from the Zeus over there. I don't think a wind turbine is necessarily going to be, because I don't think we're going to be on an atmosphere. If we get stuck, it's going to be on an asteroid somewhere. So perhaps solar. At least have enough for one solar panel. Maybe two. If we get one, should be able to. If we can get one, we'll be okay. Battery. I'm going to go ahead and grab, see if we got medical components over here. Grab those, since we don't have the materials to make them here. We do not have an antenna yet. Just a second. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, come on, man. Can I make medical components? I don't. Yeah. Okay. Can't. Good. So grab that. Components. What else you got here? What's on fire? The red thing. Oh, that's a medical shuttle. Speaking of medical components, are the maintenance blocks only large grid or are there spot? They are only for large grid. So. Should probably put an antenna and a beacon. I am going to grab some stuff out of that medical shuttle. Get rid of that. And I'll go ahead and put that in there. So first I want to large battery, build planner. We're going to pull one thing at a time. And I'm going to place it specifically in certain containers. I want everything to be in the same. I want all the components for grid blocks to be in one container. Okay, so that's the battery. It's a third of the way there. Okay. Next thing we need is the survival kit. On plug button. No, we did have one solar panel. We did want one solar panel. Large grid. Build. Okay. Get up there. Okay. That battery, solar panel. We don't need any of that yet. We need that. We are looking at our survival kit now. Build planner. Okay. Got that. Now we're looking at a basic assembler and a basic refinery. Basic refinery. Okay, we were able to get that. Basic assembler. Almost everything there.
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
Get the last of this plate. Pick back up, then we'll go recharge. Start loading ice. Okay. How full are we? A little more than half. Okay, that's not bad. Guys, real quick, I need to take I'm gonna take a short break. Okay, I need to get something to eat. I need to use the restroom. Yeah, so it should not be more than 10 minutes. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Ray, we'll check. I got to get the antenna, and then we'll check the weight in just a minute. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I really do want to get, I'm going to go ahead and save. I really do want to get this thing off the ground. So, let's see. Let's get up here. Need to pull ice. Here we've got I'm still, ugh, God, I'm still, there's some modular cargo. That's got our parts in it. This is going to need ice. All right, can you guys think of anything else that would need to, what we need to, the antenna? Need to add the antenna. Figure out where we're going to put that. Try to get it down in there. I don't know if, yeah, I might be able to get the antenna. Antenna. Should I put a beacon? Yeah, I should put a beacon in there too, I'm thinking. I think I'm just going to go with the regular one. Beacon. Pull those parts. And we need to start setting stuff up. Don't overweigh it or boom. Yeah, I know. Extra hydrogen and oxygen bottles. I do have an extra hydrogen bottle and oxygen bottle in there. Trying to, if I can get, how far down can I get? What am I at? 5. Let's see if I can find where's antenna. There we go. G. Let's go. Go ahead and drop all this stuff down here. Hey RJ, welcome back. Welcome back. Canvas. Do not have any canvas. There it is. 5 or 6. Tori. Assembler. modular. That into there. Okay. Okay. Port to a station. Could put a connector on the nose on the bottom. Won't look good right now, but we can always change it later. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll throw a connector. All right, I'm just going to do vanilla one real quick. Come on. We can work on bringing the other stuff in. It's necessary. Inset connector 1 and 2. Okay, these should be get in any closer. I don't know if I can. Lower one. Oh, okay, so this merge block 1 and 2. Okay, so 2. These are the rocket. I'm just going to put this on here for right now. Copy that. Copy. Prefix that. This is connected. Okay. not going to build a full event thing for takeoff just yet. We're going to do it manually the first time. So prefix those. Those. Fix those. Do those. Should be it. Fix. Okay. At least we got everything lined up here, so. Get out of that. Come back in. Now we're on rocket. Okay. Everything rocket. Lock. Split that. Change this. Here's, don't need that. Going weapons. With these. Fatigue. Yep. Parachute hatches. Not auto deploy. We're going to move that to 1500. Small inset connector. That. Go ahead and set our stuff up here. lock. I don't think I changed those to don't use for parking. Switch lock. Set connector. Switch lock. Okay, so for takeoff, I'm gonna do it's gonna be change this to TB. Connector launch. Could be 2 seconds. First thing we're going to do is turn on it's going to be stockpile off. Hydros on. Hydros. Oh. Need that yet? That's going to be it right there. This is going to be block launch or connector launch. Start, and then dethrust. Sorry. Decrease, override, and then Mess that up. Boy, that would have been bad. Let's see. Check it out, see if settings are good. If you have any in place, extra ports, takes max full. As usual, ship ran out of ice, crashed on Earth. Ugh, that sucks, man. Okay, so I need to change this grouping of thrusters. I don't need all the thrusters to be on thrust override. I only need the ones going up. So I need to get rid of this. Get rid of that. Close that. Okay. Large. These four right here. Bird. Hydros. These are the ones that I need to do their thing. TV. Set of actions. That's fine. That's going to turn all of them on, so that's okay. It's this one I need to get rid of. Okay. Rev hydros. These. Set override percentage. 100. Confirm. And then decrease thrust override, and then set override percentage at 0. Okay. Lock. Okay. Go ahead and we're going to turn our batteries to charge. Oh, they're on auto now, so we don't have to worry about that. Last check. Anything we need to go before we try this? Okay. Do one last check the inventory here, see if there's anything we need to grab. We'll grab the money. That in the cargo thing. Let me go with 25. That. If you guys can think of anything else, I can't. So that's what I'm going to load. Let's get ready to do this. 321. Okay. Alright, so when I trigger this timer, I got 2 seconds and then it's going to do its thing. First thing it's going to do is it's going to turn the hydrogen tanks off stockpile. It's going to turn on all of the hydrogen thrusters. It's going to put the override on these forward thrusters. at 100%, and then it's going to disconnect. So and we should go straight up. Our batteries are on. I'm going to go ahead and take our oxygen tanks off stockpile. Everything's full. Okay. Gear. Do not want auto lock. Do not want parking. Not yet. Save. Here we go. There we go. We're off. We're going to start decreasing our override. I turned off the override instead of decreasing, so we got lucky. Let me see what happens here. Let me do this. Turn off again. Here we go. The idea is to not use any more than you need. We're out of gravity. Okay. All right. It's time to go get our ship. Where is it? We're looking for 300 plus kilometers away. That's what we're looking for. There. All right. I like it. I think part of the thing that helps us out with this, Ray, is that we're only in 1/4 G. We're not in like full G. So it didn't take a whole lot. I didn't really have any doubt that it was going to make it off of the planet. It was really just a matter of making sure everything worked the way it was supposed to work. So it's going to take us a while to get that 300 kilometers, but I actually feel like this was a pretty efficient build as far as what we were looking to do. I don't know. You guys tell me. You tell me what you think. Yeah, our main ship is actually, our med bay on our main ship got damaged, and then I got killed, and we respawned 300 kilometers away at our closest survival kit. So yeah, it sucked. That's why we're trying to go retrieve our ship. hopefully our ship is still in a majority of one piece. So let's see. I think one of the things I want to try to do let's do this real quick. I want to try something here. So our antenna and our beacon. We're going to call this our transmitter group. Okay. What I would like to do you know what? Maybe I don't need to make it that. I don't need to make it that complicated. All right, so we're going to do something. I'm going to try. So our cockpit, what I want to happen is while we're in the cockpit, I don't want the beacon to be on. I don't want don't want that, or do I want the no, I don't want the antenna to be on. When I get out of the cockpit, I want the antenna to come on. That way, if we end up putting a remote control on it, we can control it. So I'm going to my cockpit. This is my main cockpit, and I'm going to set up an action. So when I get in my seat, I want the antenna to turn off. And when I get need an event controller to do that. This is what I'm like. Yeah, okay. This is when we're targeted. I'll get rid of that. We'll get that figured out here shortly. Let me see if we got anything new popped up. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. We're moving well, so. I think how many event controllers did I have? Just 2? I may need to add one. Yeah, I may end up needing to add one at some point. I'd like one that, so when I get in the cockpit, turns off the antenna. The beacon's going to stay on, just because it can be used as a reference point if we decide to do any automaton stuff where they follow that. But when I get out, again, when I get out of the cockpit, I want the antenna to turn on so that, again, if needed, it can be remote controlled. I can do that with an event controller. I can't do that with the cockpit. Setup actions is only things you want to happen when you get targeted by an enemy. So it could set off an alarm. It can switch. It can turn on all of your turrets. That sort of thing. We didn't use a ton of hydrogen getting off the ground, which is great. H2 gen. I need to turn that off. And I need burn in the ice. Okay. Solar barge. Let's see. In-flight entertainment, anyone? Now what I can do while we're here is can make a blueprint. Wonder if I'm going to cook that gun. I'm really starting to wonder if I'm going to cook that gun. Do this first. Make sure it's changed names. No, that's not a real good name, but for right now, this is what it's going to be. Yep, there we go. If nothing else, we'll have something we can work from. Yeah. Already gone almost 60 kilometers. That's pretty good. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and see if we're just setting ourselves up for disappointment. It's still doing okay. Our gun got shot off. You can see we took damage right in here, which is our med bay is in there. Kind of sucks. We'll get there. Landing gear on the main ship. Let's see. Don't really have landing gear so much. I do have a few mag plates on the bottom. It's pretty flat bottom ship, so. Go ahead, Max, if you got a clean limerick for the modern age. Very tolerant young man from Dundee. Ray, actually, I'll probably, we're probably just going to keep this ship. We'll find a way to attach it and bring it back with us. So. We are still looking for ice, though. Because I do want to say that our tanks were getting low. Here all week. Yeah, I think our tanks were getting low on hydrogen, so we were we were actually on our way back. At a reasonable pace, so we weren't burning a lot of fuel. Just trying to come across an asteroid. So we have a pretty decent little small grid miner in the hangar, as well as a vanilla utility ship. I think we're making good time though. We've already almost 100K. So I'm gonna guarantee we get there for the end of today's stream, but we'll be close. Cool thing is that we actually got this ship together. Oh, we've got a waypoint satellite. Okay, not big there. Although I do think they have a little uranium. But we basically, from scratch, created a launch vehicle that got us not only off the planet's surface, but I think is going to easily get us to where we want to go. And it looks pretty cool. I like it. It could still be styled some more, but you guys know me, I'm slowed on the style front. Max, I'll do that back. I'll tell that one to my son today. Come across something new in my my Hard Knocks test world that I do my personal playthrough on. I have been getting hammered by pirates. I mean, they are I've had so many ships just utterly destroyed. Let's see. How long have I played this game? I want to say I started playing this shortly before COVID. Maybe 2019 or 2020. I don't remember exactly. I think if I haven't surpassed it yet, I think I'm about to roll over. I think I'm close to, in the ballpark, 8,000 hours in the game. Borg cube. Somebody's already done that. I haven't played around with a lot of the, like the advanced weapons mods. I already feel like I get hammered enough by regular vanilla weapons. So like the laser cannons and a lot of the like the weapons packs mods, I haven't really played with very often, if at all. Oh no, Max. That's just it. The thing is, the amount of time you spend in a game isn't really that important in my perspective. The amount of time, because as much as I've played the game, like there are still things that I'm very not good at. You know? Ray, do you play on servers? I can't believe we're seeing that waypoint satellite. 40,000 kilometers. It's crazy. Now here's the funny thing. We're heading toward these because these were the general direction that the ship was. There's no guarantee we're going to find this ship like right off the bat. I probably should aim toward the closer of these two. 176. So we're still going to need to get within range of the beacon. So. And Max, when it comes, like I said, it's like I'm lucky enough that I'm retired, and you know I don't have to. I still have, you know, I still have responsibilities and everything that I do, but I'm just lucky. I get to play a lot. That's what it is. I should be able to refill hydrogen stations, yes. We just haven't come across one. The ones that we had over Europa got annihilated. I haven't really, I think I've gone on to a server, like a multiplayer server one time. It was very early when I first started playing. I built my, like, your initial, basic base. Happened to land, my respawn pod landed on a lake. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better start. But it just wasn't. So there really wasn't any draw for me. My son introduced me to the game, so of course we were playing, just hosting a co-op, never more than 3 of us. So we've never on doing the multiplayer thing. But the PCU limits would drive me crazy. I've been playing single player for so long. PCU limits would probably drive me nuts. Like having to decide whether to claim an NPC grid or not because it might mess up my PCU. Mm. Sorry, Ray, I'm chuckling. That was funny. I haven't tried SpaceEngineers yet, Max. I'll be honest with you. Since I kind of figured out the trick to keeping SpaceEngineers engaging, I haven't played a new game until like so when Mass Effect Legendary Edition came out, I played 1 and 2 of that. I haven't finished. I haven't done 3 of it. But besides that, the only games I've played are Bellwright, which I did a short, first play series on. And then The Altars, which we started today. So I have not played Eve. Let's find out how close we are to our. Not too far. 126. 126 kilometers away. Let's refresh. 125. So we'll have to keep an eye on that right there. Get you guys out of the sun. So you don't sit there and stare at it. There we go. My son played Eve Online. There's another game coming out. What is that? Ooh, we have an SOS. I'm betting it's a Pilgrim's Curiosity. Look at that. Yep. You liar. You don't need help. You're trying to trap people. Let's see, Alters. Crosswinds, that new pirate survival. That new pirate survival game, Crosswind, looks interesting. And, what's it called? It's the Expanse. Is it Omega or Omega Reborn or something like that? That looks really good. Granted, early, you know, still very early in that, but that's got a real heavy Mass Effect vibe to it too. Right in our eyes. Well, guys, we are approaching the time to call it a day. Mom Bear will be getting off work here shortly, but I think this was a really good session. I think we did good today. We'll have some fun with this. I like this rocket. I'm proud of it. I mean, it's unfinished, but it still looks kind of cool. So, I do not have drones. Do not have drones. But we're going to go ahead and finish eating this gummy worm. But I really do. I'm proud. This was a good session. It's a lot better than the last couple sessions we've had. So, seem to wreck everything or get lost, whatnot. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys coming and checking out the stream. I know these are long blocks of time that you guys are choosing to spend watching this, and I appreciate it, especially everybody that comes in and participates in the chat. You guys are awesome, and I love chatting with you. Love chatting with you guys. So, we will, right now, I can't think of any reason why there won't be a stream tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure what it would be. We might try to get another Alter stream in just so we can get, hopefully, past the prologue. But, you guys, I'd be interested in getting your opinion about the Alters playthrough. So we did that first stream today, and again, it's the prologue, which was basically, it's still a part of what the demo was. Let me know what you think about that. There's a lot of dialogue in that game, so I would say And the plan was I wasn't going to be doing as much talking. But then I ended up having to read a whole bunch of stuff today. But let me know what you think of that game. Let me know what you think about it. And we'll keep going and see how it works out. We don't have our first altar yet, but we are on that doorstep. So the next stream we will be creating our first altar. Let me know what you think. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close your visor. Don't get your dampeners. I'll see you on the other side.